Hi guys, this is Cindy with Pups and Crochet. And yes, I am behind again. Now this is for our Neva at Manic Mama Musing. It's her 100 days of Halloween. So I know a lot of you have left comments from my Podiversary that you hated to not have to see me every day. So guess what? You got me for 100 more days. And now that I've got everything pretty much caught up, and I will get these videos out for one day because I'm like 5 behind. Didn't know Robert's vacation kind of intertwined with all this, so we kind of are working in between. Okay, so yeah, it's like 3 in the morning and I'm doing these tapings, so I'm going to do these all in one. Or not one video, but all in one day. And what her challenge, what her 100 Days of Halloween is, we watch spooky movies. You can make something every day. You can do something every day. What I'm choosing to do is do a granny square. Now, if you watch the first 3 that I have up, which I hope you do, because I give you interesting facts and I give you a lowdown on what the movies are like. So I watch them and then I tell you. Because I know a lot of people don't like scary movies, but I do. I love scary movies. So this is perfect for me. I like scary movies. I like scary movies that are just turned into a comedy. They're great. I love watching them. You know, so Robert is suffering through watching these crazy movies with me. And let me tell you this, hot damn, I have figured out how to do the thumbnail. If you look, it says 100 Day Halloween. I did that all by myself. Yes, I did. Now, if I could figure out how to get my jingle in for what you're making on Thursday, I'll be doing okay. So I'm practicing on that. All right. So I've already done number 1, number 2, number 3. So if you go back, you can watch those on my playlist. Okay, so number 4 that I am getting caught up today. So this is our 4th day for me for the 100 Days of Halloween. And my granny square is like this, but it has a shark fin with blood and he's floating in the water. Okay, so what this movie was that I watched was called Shark Bait. Okay, so what this was there were 5 college-bound kids. 5. They went off to a different country and they are just drinking the whole time, drinking. And then it has, one of the girls is really short, like maybe 5'1", if that. She weighs about 90 pounds soaking wet. And she is like one of the main characters in this. And so they're off in this other country and they're drinking. Well, she gets voted to go get the next batch of booze from the bar. So she has to travel from the beach up to the bar. Well, when she gets there, what does she do? She runs into this guy in a wheelchair and he pulls his blanket down and he shows he has no legs and the scars on it. And he tells her in Spanish, be careful, shark. A shark did this. Okay, but she didn't comprehend it at first because they were drinking. So the other guys show up and say, what's taking so long? They make her leave the guy. She gave him money and he told her gracias. And then he left because they all showed up. So they decide, now they're all drunk on the beach. They decide, hey, let's find something to do. This is our last day here. We got to catch the plane tonight and we're going back home. Then we're all going off to different colleges and probably won't see each other for a long time. So as they're walking and it's daytime, it's like barely morning and everybody in the whole village is asleep. And they see these 2 jet skis sitting in the water. And they said, let's see. So they snap open the little shed. They go in there. They get the 2 keys for the jet skis. And they take off. They get on them. The one has two, and the one girl so small, they fit three on that one. So it was her best friend, and then her boyfriend. And then the other two had the two guys on it. So they're racing out in the water, and they're going, yeah, woo, rah, you know, drunk out of their minds. Anyway, and they're driving jet skis. So I'm sure you pretty much know where this is going, right? So they decide they're going to play chicken. Okay, so they do it like this, and the first one veers off. They miss each other. Now the second one says, I'm going at this. I'm not gonna get scared. I am not gonna not do it. I'm staying head on. So they go. Both of them had the same idea. So the one hits the other one, flips over, throws the two guys off, throws the three people off the other one, but the one with the two guys in it starts to sink because it's totally broke. So they get everybody out of the water except for the one little nerdy kid. And he considers himself the nerd of the group. So they see him and he starts floating. So they go over, they get him. Well, he broke the bone in his thigh and it's sticking out. And he's like, ah! So they get him up on the jet ski and they, put the tourniquet on it and they're going to try to get him back in. Well, now the jet ski won't work. Okay? Well, because they had a collision. And as they're sitting there, the one kid's, the other kid that was on the one that totally sunk, decides he's going to swim to a boat that they saw while they were riding around. And he said, it's moving really slow. I should catch up with it. So he starts swimming, right? The other ones are there trying to take care of the other guy. And the girls up there the little ones putting the tourniquet on him and putting pads down, trying to stop the bleeding in his leg. Well, okay, now the water's full of blood. Anyway, so then the blonde girl and this other guy's hanging off the side while she's trying to help this one. So they see, as the guy's swimming, they see the fin. Do. Shark! They start screaming, shark! Well, when they start screaming, the shark goes, whoop, does a U-turn. Doesn't get that guy. No. He says, more food on that end. I hear all the voices. So he comes back. So they all jump on there as fast as they can. And then, what do they do? What does he do? He grabs the guy with the broken leg, takes him away, down in the water. He's gone. Now the three of them are up there and they're crying. They're like, what are we going to do? He's gone. He's gone. What? You're not going to go down there and get him. He's already gone. Because more blood went in the water because he ate him. So what are you going to do? Go get him now? No. So they're sitting on there and the blonde girl had her phone still on her. And so the little girl starts flipping through the phone trying to get a signal. And she looks and she goes, hey, what are these pictures on here? And it's a picture of the blonde with the little girl's boyfriend. And they're both start going, we were drinking, I was drunk, I'm so sorry. And she goes, I am so done with you guys. I am finished. And then the guy that cheated, her boyfriend that cheated on her, goes, you know I love you. Please. You hear that all the time. Okay? You don't mean it anyway. Anyway, so they go on. They're sitting there. They can't get anything going. They can't get nothing going. So then she tells the guy he had to have reached the boat by now. Now it's her ex-boyfriend. Why don't you go swim out there, go and catch up to him and see if he needs help. So he jumps off the jet ski and then he goes, I can't do it. I'm okay. Now you're not only a cheater, but you're a chicken too. So, anyway, The blonde girl's like, I'm so sorry, please forgive me. And she goes, oh, please. I don't even want to hear it from you. After what you did, no, I'm done. So eventually the shark comes and he gets the blonde. He eats her. And I was like, yeah, get her, get her. She's a cheater, get her. So he chomp, took her away. Okay, now it's just her and her ex-boyfriend are on there. And he falls off and the shark grabs his leg. And so he's got a gash in his leg. She tried, why, I don't know, but she jumped in to try and save him. And the shark got her in the shoulder, but just a little bit. And I mean, she's so tiny anyway, you think he would have took the whole shoulder off. But did he? No, he just left marks. So she's all clawed up with the teeth marks. And her boyfriend's on there. And she finds this guy floating in the water. And he's still got his life vest on. And in life vest has a tool. So she gets the tool out. She gets in there. She starts cranking around under the seat. Gets the Sea-Doo going. She's got her boyfriend on the back. And they're going back to shore. Okay, everybody else is gone. There's nobody left but them two. They're all gone. So she's driving, and the shark's catching up. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. He's right up to him. Almost got him. And her boyfriend says, tell your mom and dad I was a stand-up guy. And he jumps in. Okay, like it matters anyway now. You already cheated. So anyway, the shark takes him, and then she gets closer to the shore. Then what does she do? She bottoms out on a rock right before the shore. So she jumps in, she starts swimming, and then here comes the shark. Here he comes. You know, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Got stuck between the rocks like that. And he can't get out, and he's fighting, he wants out. Let me get her, she's the last meal. No. She made it to the shore, and that was the end of that one. So I hope you enjoyed that, and it is called Shark Bait, and I believe it was on Tubi that I saw it, which Tubi is pretty good. It's got a lot of cool movies on there, ones that the other channels don't have, like Night of the Living Dead, stuff like that, but they give you 6 commercials every few breaks. I'm like, come on. But, I mean, hey, they're a free channel. They got to make their money somewhere, somehow, some way. So that's what they do with the commercials. So, that is the end of my day 4. And I will be back to catch you up on my next one. Hugs and puppy kisses. Remember, adopt, don't shop. And please, if you would like to join in on this, just contact Neva at Manic Mommy Music and let her know you would like to join in, and you can do your videos and catch up. Okay, so we're going to have 100 videos. You get to see me 100 days, and I get to tell you about 100 stories. So, I hope you're enjoying this. Remember, adopt, don't shop, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.